In the heart of the African savanna, where the grasslands stretch far and the acacia trees paint the horizon, there was a village called Kijiji. The people of Kijiji lived harmoniously, sharing the abundance of the land. But at the edge of the village stood an old, abandoned house, shrouded in mystery and fear. The villagers called it Nyamba Yemizimu, the house of spirits. Many years ago, this house belonged to a wealthy trader named Jabari. He was known for his greed and ruthless ways, often cheating the villagers and hoarding wealth. One day, a mysterious old man came to Kijiji, seeking shelter. Jabari, true to his nature, turned the old man away harshly, mocking him for his ragged appearance. Little did Jabari know, the old man was a powerful shaman, known as Mzimoto. Mzimoto, angered by Jabari's cruelty, placed a curse on the house. He declared that Jabari's wealth would vanish and that his spirit would be bound to the house, unable to find peace. True to his word, within a year, Jabari lost all his wealth through misfortune and bad deals. He died soon after, alone and destitute, and the house was left abandoned. As the years passed, strange occurrences began to plague Nyamba Yemizimu. At night, eerie lights flickered in the windows, and ghostly whispers echoed through the air. The villagers swore they could see Jabari's restless spirit wandering the halls, lamenting his greed and misdeeds. One evening, a brave young man named Kamau decided to confront the spirits and end the curse. Armed with only his courage and a talisman given to him by his grandmother, who was a respected healer, Kamau approached the haunted house. The villagers watched in silence, fearing for his safety. Kamau entered the house and was immediately engulfed by an unnatural chill. Shadows danced on the walls, and he heard faint, sorrowful cries. Remembering his grandmother's words, he held the talisman close and called out to Jabari's spirit. Jabari, your greed has bound you here, but the village forgives you. Find peace and leave this place. A sudden silence fell over the house. Then, a spectral figure appeared before Kamau, its eyes filled with regret. It was Jabari. He spoke in a voice that echoed like the wind through the savannah. Young man, your courage has freed me. Tell the villagers that I am sorry for my actions. I can now rest in peace. With those words, Jabari's spirit dissolved into the air, and the house grew warm and inviting. The villagers, seeing the change, rejoiced and gathered around Kamau, praising his bravery. From that day on, Nyamba Yemizimu was no longer a place of fear. The house became a symbol of forgiveness and redemption, and the villagers turned it into a community center, where stories were shared, and traditions were kept alive. And so, the tale of the haunted house of Kijiji became a lesson for generations, that even in the darkest of places, courage and forgiveness can bring light and peace. Years passed since Kamau freed Jabari's spirit from Nyamba Yemizimu, but the peace in Kijiji was once again disturbed by whispers carried on the wind. One moonless night, a strange mist enveloped the village, and eerie whispers echoed through the air. The villagers huddled together, fearing the return of the curse. They knew they needed someone brave enough to unravel the mystery and restore peace once more. Among them was Amina, a young woman known for her sharp wit and adventurous spirit. She had heard tales of the haunted house and Kamau's bravery, and she knew it was her turn to step up. Armed with determination and her grandmother's wisdom, Amina ventured into the mist-shrouded streets of Kijiji. The whispers grew louder as she approached Nyamba Yemizimu, but she pressed on, unafraid. Entering the house, Amina felt the weight of history pressing down on her. Shadows danced in the corners, and the air was thick with tension. But she remained undeterred, trusting in her intuition and the stories of her ancestors. As she explored the house, Amina stumbled upon a hidden chamber, filled with ancient artifacts and dusty scrolls. Among them, she found a journal belonging to Jabari, detailing his rise to wealth and his eventual downfall. But what caught her eye was a faded map, depicting a forgotten burial site deep in the savannah. Realizing the connection, Amina knew she had to confront the source of the whispers. With the map in hand, she ventured into the wilderness, guided by the faint voices on the wind. After days of trekking through the untamed wilderness, Amina finally reached the burial site. There, she discovered the restless spirits of those whom Jabari had wronged in life, forgotten souls seeking justice and peace. Drawing upon the teachings of her grandmother, Amina spoke words of reconciliation and forgiveness, offering solace to the tormented spirits. Slowly, the whispers faded, replaced by a gentle breeze carrying the scent of wildflowers. Returning to Kijiji, Amina shared her tale with the villagers, who listened in awe. Once again, peace was restored to the land, and Nyamba Yemizimu stood as a testament to courage and compassion, and so, the mystery of the whispering wind was unraveled, thanks to the bravery of one young woman who dared to confront the shadows of the past. As seasons changed and the sun painted the sky with hues of orange and gold, a new chapter unfolded in the story of Nyamba Yemizimu. One evening, as the villagers gathered around the fire, they noticed a figure standing at the entrance of the haunted house. It was a mysterious stranger, cloaked in shadows, watching over the abandoned dwelling with a solemn gaze. Whispers spread through the village, and soon, the stranger became known as the guardian of Nyamba Yemizimu. Some saw him as a protector, while others regarded him with suspicion, fearing his presence signaled the return of the curse. But one person saw beyond the veil of mystery, Nia, a young girl with a heart full of curiosity and compassion. Intrigued by the guardian, she approached him one moonlit night, her eyes shining with curiosity. "Why do you watch over this house?" she asked, her voice barely a whisper in the stillness of the night. The guardian turned to her, his eyes reflecting the faint light of the stars above. "This house holds secrets," he replied, his voice tinged with sorrow. "Secrets that must be kept, and souls that must be remembered." Nia felt a shiver run down her spine, but she remained undeterred. She sensed the sadness in the guardian's words, a burden he carried with silent strength. Determined to uncover the truth, Nia delved into the archives of the village, seeking clues to the guardian's past. There, she discovered the truth. He was once a loyal friend of Jabari, bound by duty and loyalty until the end. Moved by his tale, Nia approached the guardian once more, offering him solace and understanding. Together, they stood before Nyamba Yemizimu, their silhouettes cast against the moonlit sky. "We cannot change the past," Nia said softly, her words carried by the gentle breeze. "But we can honor the memories of those who came before us." The guardian nodded, a silent acknowledgement of her wisdom. And as dawn broke over the savannah, Nyamba Yemizimu stood not as a haunted house, but as a beacon of remembrance and redemption. From that day on, the guardian watched over the house with a renewed sense of purpose, his silent vigil a testament to the enduring power of forgiveness and compassion.